Welcome to the House of Boom. I'm your host, Eric Boom Salvery. Before we get into all that we got going on today, I'm going to give a shout out to our sponsor at Clean Everything LLC, the best doing it in New Jersey, the number one cleaning service that I know. And if you are interested in having your house clean, just hit them up at Clean NJ on Instagram and tell them Boom sent you, get 10% off your first cleaning. Now, moving that to the side. Today we have a dope episode. We're dubbing this the first of many Boom and Friends. So I got producer Baif is in the building.
What's good?
Y'all know him, the lyrical Lotus master of disaster, all that good stuff. I actually rhymed. I didn't use my thing. And then we got my wonderful co-host from Newark International Film Festival, one of my fellow red carpet mates. You know, I won, but you know, they definitely shared the love, and anybody who entered the contest and really just had some energy behind them, they allowed them to co-host and do some things. So I call her Candace, but her real name is Shanice. I don't know how we got that mixed up. So Candace, Shanice, Candace. I was gonna call her Candace Monroe because she was just on the gig yesterday. She had her blonde hair flowing, but now she switched it up. She is a secret agent. She's probably in Secret Invasion. I don't know. What's going on?
What's up, Boom? How are you?
I'm good. How you feeling today?
I feel great.
You feel great? Good? Great?
I feel good.
Is there anything better than great?
Ecstatic? I don't
Okay.
know. I don't know. I'm just chilling right now. I'm chilling.
Just chilling. So, how you feel? Like, yo, it's a week later. So wait, let's just tell everybody. Boom and Friends is just open conversation. It's not so much interview like, hey, where were you born? Okay, with your social security. Okay, what made you choose that shit? We getting away from that. You know what I mean? We just gonna have a conversation, fun-filled conversation. So you from Brooklyn?
Shout out to BK.
BK, are you born and raised there?
Born and raised, St. Mary's Hospital.
St. Mary's Hospital. Did you know the doctor?
Of course I know that.
I'm just saying, she said born and raised there.
St. Mac.
Third floor.
You know Brooklyn
room.
people. we go hard.
Yeah. Did New York make you pay rent like in the hospital room like per hour, like every time you cried or something? Because living in New York is expensive.
Maybe not back then, but now, yeah, definitely now.
How do you even get through all that?
I don't know. I've been there my whole life.
So
Yeah. Right now, I just moved to the apartment I'm at now, and it is very expensive. Very expensive.
do you have like room?
But
Do you
it's
have
nice.
grass?
No grass, but it's like a back thing where we can have like a little cookout and stuff like that. But
Right.
there's no scenery or nothing like that.
No scenery?
Yeah. It's a chill vibe. I'm not staying too long there though.
Okay. That's what it is about New York. Y'all never stay too long in one place.
I want to go to Atlanta or LA maybe.
LA?
Yeah.
I can see you in LA.
Why you can see me in LA?
You got LA vibes on you. I don't see Atlanta.
I don't want to say nothing mean. I think I'm a little nice. When I'm so nice, people are like, you from New York? You too nice.
Mike, what you think? Atlanta or LA?
I see. I'm always pushing people to Cali. I like Cali.
Oh,
I like
I
the
love
vibe.
Cali.
I like the West Coast energy. I feel like it's lighter than the East Coast energy. So I would say West Coast, although Atlanta is probably, it's the same type of vibe because it's Southern hospitality, even though there's a lot of implants, from New York, New Jersey or
Right.
whatever.
I heard.
But yeah, I would go LA just because of the weather. I love LA. I would probably move there myself if I wasn't moving to Puerto Rico. So
Oh, you moving to Puerto Rico?
yeah, eventually.
Woo woo. My dad's Puerto Rican.
Did you know she was Puerto Rican?
I heard Spanish in there somewhere,
Really?
but
I'm Puerto Rican and black.
that's what's up. I'm learning.
Wait, what's your father?
My dad's Puerto Rican, straight Puerto
So you're
Rican.
Puerto Rican. There you go. How'd that come together?
Should I say this?
No, I mean, you don't got to tell the whole story, but
Not
like,
the whole story.
who was the aggressor, your mom or your dad?
I think my mom was because she was like, girl, he was tall, cute, with long hair, and she had to get him. And she said she didn't want none of her kids to be bullheaded like her.
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't.
Sorry, mom.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
You have any siblings?
I do. I'm the oldest though. That's why I
Oh.
don't come singing to nobody. Okay.
Oh. Nobody. Nobody, baby. Yo. Nah, I like LA though. LA is a vibe. Okay, I haven't spent that much time in Atlanta, but I feel like every time I go to LA, I make new friends. And I always find myself in something in LA. Like we talked about before, like the Jordan party and all that other stuff. But I mean, I'd be like, when I get LA, as soon as I get in the Uber to wherever I'm going, to whatever I'm doing, I just be finding myself with stuff.
It's a good vibe.
And in Atlanta, it's like everybody's nice, but I feel like when I go to Atlanta, I have to go for something. Like like I'm probably gonna try to check out that what's that thing with Urban Leisure?
What, investment?
InvestFest. I'll probably go for that or something like that. I feel like, you know what? I have a hard thing about Atlanta because when I went down there, I went to stay in the Airbnb, and I almost got scammed.
In Atlanta?
Yeah. So I'm very like make travel plans last minute. Airbnb is like the perfect thing for like if you just want to get up and go, and whatever. So I buy a ticket last minute, get to Atlanta. I was like, all right. So I'm at the airport. Like, where am I going to stay? I get there. I look at the Airbnb. Done it a couple times before, so I'm thinking I got this. It's nothing. I pull up. I get to the place. This joint got an under renovation sign on it. I'm talking about under renovation with a green fence. I was just telling my brother this the other day. It had a green fence around the. So I was like, this ain't the building. This gotta be the wrong address. This gotta be the wrong address. I get it. Nah, look over the fence like, nah. Like nobody has to know. Nobody has to know. They're gonna know. This is one of those. It's like, yeah, this is the actual address. So I'm in Georgia, but mind you, it's probably around this time, like later. It's late July. It's hot. I'm not used to the Georgia heat.
Oh my Lord.
Welcome.
I'm not used to the Georgia heat. I got 15% battery. I'm in a neighborhood that I don't know. I'm walking around with this big black duffel bag.
Oh Lord.
In the middle of the summer, it's probably 11 o'clock. So it's not only like hot, it's getting to the peak of hotness that day. And luckily I had photographic memory. I had to walk like 3 miles back to the main road to a Chick-fil-A because I was on the phone with customer service trying to get my money back and my phone died. Oh. And I was like, oh my goodness. So all that has left a scar with Atlanta. And then everybody was like, it's a lot of scammers in Atlanta. So I don't know. What y'all think about
situation.
It is.
Oh,
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
You gonna let one situation? Well, see, the scamming thing caught me though. I'm like, not even gonna. I heard that too.
Yeah.
And I got robbed before in L.A.
LA?
Yeah.
Well, was this recent?
But we was in Compton. No,
Oh.
it was 2019. But they went in our car and stole my whole suitcase.
Oh, well, it wasn't at gunpoint or nothing like that.
No.
Oh,
I was I did a fashion show and we parked somewhere we weren't supposed to park. When we should have parked at the restaurant, Joey's.
Okay.
We didn't know they had their own parking garage. And I didn't know my bag was missing literally until we got to our house. And I'm like, we opened the trunk and I'm like, girl, where is my suitcase? Literally 6 pair of shoes. Like, I don't know. Like, the car wasn't even broken into. So I feel like maybe we left it open or maybe they, and then, because she had like a box and stuff. They stole her stuff too. But 6 pair of shoes. And when I say expensive shoes, like my perfume. And guess what I was mad about the most though when I lost the bag?
What'd you lose?
My charger. Because I never bought a new one after that. I swear to God.
Yeah.
2019, like the guy I was dealing with was bringing buying me chargers. I've never bought one since I lost that one.
The charger.
That's all I
Not
cared
the
about.
shoes.
Nope, not the perfume.
Dude,
Not my snacks.
Damn, they got my Cheetos.
You know when you get them good chargers.
Yeah, that's true. No. That happened to me the other day. Because, I do this side hustle. So the car that I drive now has the actual plug. So I'm like, nah, I'm gonna bring the house, the good joint. And then I found a solid cord that's like perfect. And the other day it broke because they had a kid in the back and he kept kicking it and it broke the thing. So I went on I went to like 4 CVS's. They didn't have it. Because it's always you find it at a good cord at a random place.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I went to one CVS. I'm like, y'all got this. It's a Philips, thing, because no hate. I'm an Android guy, whatever. So I got that special charger. I'm like, I know not one there. Went to another one there. Then I just finally gave up. I was like, I'm gonna just go to Best Buy and whatever they got, I'm gonna roll with it. You know what I mean?
Right.
But you're right. A good charger is hard to come by.
Listen, for real.
And a cord that stays all the way.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Because back, now we take care of our cords, right?
No,
But I remember we used to roll it and all that stuff, and then you run up and wrap it. You're like, no, don't do that. Just let the cord be free.
we chilling with the cord now.
They're chilling with the cord. People be mad at me when they come to my car though, because they be
Because you got an Android.
Yeah, they be
When you did that, I looked at it like,
disrespectful.
no, I'm like, damn, what if I need a charger?
He got iPhone. Why? You got iPhone
for sure.
Okay.
Yeah. You got a friend in the room.
You could send files easy.
Right.
Text messages ain't nothing.
Yo, the slander is so
They do
real.
have better. Do you think they have better cameras than us though?
I do. I feel like it's
Yeah.
It's a and but. I feel like, of course, they're making the phones with better cameras because what else can you do better than an
Then
iPhone?
100%. Look
So
at
you have to have right.
Get it from both sides. Get it from both sides.
So it's natural. You have to have 17 camera lenses on the phone to like
make
compensate.
it look. Yeah.
It's a fact.
You know what? I like you. Look, move.
Listen, we have better phones. Don't do this. Don't do this. I'm an Android through and through. I probably, if BlackBerry would have kept going, like for real, not that comeback they had, I probably would have never got off BlackBerry.
That's true.
No, I had a BlackBerry too, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
But when the iPhone 1 came, I swear, on my birthday, I made so much money. I was 25. I remember the day. I was like, I had a BlackBerry. I said, you know what? I'm gonna buy myself a purse. I'm gonna buy myself an iPhone, and that's what I did. The first iPhone, and ever since then, I was getting everyone. I stopped at, I think this is a 12 Max Pro, but I'm getting a 14 next week. I figured it out. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna stop at the 14. But then the 15's coming out in September. Did you see that?
No.
I'm sorry, I told you. I'm sorry.
I'm saying, like, how many more iPhones
Until we
do
stop
you
buying.
need to make?
Until we stop
Well,
buying.
it's interesting, right? Because I was watching Earn Your Leisure last Monday, and they was like, this is what they said. They said Android make better phone, but what iPhone does is they'll sit back and then let Android do all the work, and then they'll just take the features and then put that in their phone.
Really?
Yeah, that's what they were saying.
You believe that?
Yeah.
Who said that? Android people or iPhone people?
There's one brother on the thing. He's an Android guy. Everybody else is Apple.
Okay.
So
But the Android guy said it, or the Apple people said that?
the Android guy. But he was saying that it was a smart move. That's why Apple is so good at what they do, because they just let everybody do the work, and then they just do their own version of that.
That's kind of smart.
So it's like like just admit we have the better phones, but iPhone's better at swagger jacking. Like they never mind. My comparison.
I mean,
Yeah.
at the end of the day, I much rather would own stock in Apple.
Indeed.
Like, I had an Android phone. What I miss about Android is the fact that anybody can send you a music link, a MP3, whatever. You could download it straight to your phone. iPhone, it has to be an iPhone thing.
Yeah.
You can't share music. You can share iTunes, but you can't share regular music. I mean, there's pros and cons to both, but as far as like usability and flexibility, I think Android products are better suited. But as far as being better integrated, my computer, my watch, my phone, my tablet, my MacBook, like all of it get the same information at the same time.
Yeah.
I don't have to pull up to the studio like, damn, I forgot my thing at home and I can't. Nope.
Right.
A lot of confirmation bias
right.
going on in here right now. Yo, speaking of, we on this subject of technology, what do y'all think about Threads? Instagram Threads.
I'll throw it to the lady first.
Well, honestly, I just started it like 3 days ago, but I kind of feel like it's like Twitter. But I did kind of hear that people are not messing with the person that made Twitter, so all the black people are going to Threads. Did you hear that?
It's it's interesting. I heard there's another spill. There's another one that it was like black. It was supposed to be like black Twitter, so those people were supposed to go to spill. But then Threads popped up and was like, because I didn't even know what Threads was. Again, shout out to Earn Your Leisure. I was watching them and they was like, yeah, Threads. And then I saw, no, you know what it is? News, that news thing that comes on your phone.
Yeah.
It was like, yeah, Instagram is gonna drop a new app called Threads to challenge. It's really about the beef, right? Between what you alluded to, between Elon and Mark Zuckerberg, and they've been going back and forth on I don't know if it's on Twitter or on social media, basically, and it reminds me of when I was in college. I went to Rutgers, and Qdoba made a comeback now, but I remember Qdoba was the big dog on the block, right?
Oh, it was? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Chipotle was.
No, Qdoba was first. Chipotle came and knocked them out the box.
I didn't know that.
I'll let you finish.
Yeah, so basically, anybody who went to Rutgers, New Brunswick, Qdoba was the big dog, right?
On campus.
Off campus. They had the store on George Street. It was a regular restaurant, not even like a college joint. So then Chipotle came. They moved right across the street. Like literally, like if I'm Qdoba, she Chipotle, and straight took all of like it took like 6 months that she know Qdoba was gone,
Yeah.
gone, and that's what Zuckerberg just did to Elon Musk with this Twitter thing. He just straight.
I'm gonna let you finish.
Yeah.
No, yeah, but who's doing Threads though? Who?
That's Instagram.
Oh, that's
Instagram.
Instagram.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But Qdoba tastes better than Chipotle, by the way. It's fresher, I feel like.
Personally,
Personally, Qdoba.
I like Qdoba better, and they give you more bang
And
for your
it's
buck.
cheaper.
yeah.
I swear it was like 11 something for that in Jersey. In
Yeah.
New York is like $16 for a plate, or like 17. It
Well,
was
you
11.
choose to live in New York, so you
I'm used to living there, but I'm out. It's so expensive.
well, it's gonna be more expensive when you get to LA.
Hey,
It's gonna be like $20.
I'm gonna have a better job by then.
Oh, yeah, there you go. There you go.
Not a 9 to 5 though. Look at it.
7 to 3. You know what I'm
But
saying?
I'm digging.
12 to 2.
I'm digging
2 days.
2 days. Yeah. I'm digging Threads to the point where it's this new app, and I'm trying to, get all up in there before the algorithm starts suppressing stuff, because I've already been shadow banned in my own studio. So no, I'm just playing.
Oh, I'm like, how'd that happen?
No. But
See, what happened was.
what happened was, but you said you was gonna let me finish. What you was gonna say?
I actually know the guy who started the Qdoba wave. He used
Okay.
to own. I used to wait tables in college.
Okay.
I waited tables at Johnny Rockets in Shore Hills Mall.
That was the original Johnny Rock. That's the one I feel like that's the one where everybody
That
used to
one
go to.
and the one in, because they owned that one, the one in Hoboken, and the
Okay.
one on South Street in Philly.
Oh, so the one in Hoboken is an original.
Yeah,
Okay, because it's still there.
it's still there.
Yeah.
It's probably still owned by the family or whatever.
Okay.
But he ended up selling his portion of Johnny Rockets and then opened up Qdoba down the hall.
Okay.
And then opened up like 30 of them shits. Like all over. The one in Hoboken is his too.
Okay.
The one in was that not Rockaway. It's up 80 in
Okay.
Jersey. He got like a few.
Okay.
And
I wonder if he owned the one in New Brunswick, because he got bullied off the block.
I don't think so. I think because there's franchise ones,
Okay.
and then there's corporate ones. Same like every fast food chain. You
Okay.
have the corporate, and then you have the people who, this is mine, I own it, I pay my dividends to the corporation or whatever.
Got you.
Keep it pushing. But Qdoba always had it has a special place,
It's so
because
good.
I remember when he was like, "Yep, bringing a restaurant, this, that, and the third, and we about to be." I mean, he's a white guy, so the way I'm saying it, he didn't say none of this shit. The way I'm saying it, like, we about to be up. Like, nah, not at all. But just watching this young guy, like, take this family business and then, like, kind of made it his own for his family. It's super fire. So Qdoba all days.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
dope.
the cilantro rice at Chipotle.
Oh,
fire.
I was Qdoba, Team Qdoba, but then I was on the West Coast and I had Chipotle, and I don't know, maybe it felt more authentic at the time.
What you had it on La Brea or something?
Nah, I actually had it in, I had it in Colorado actually,
Oh.
and it was hitting. I was like, wait, this way better than
Because it was fresh.
It was fresh.
I'm telling you, Chipotle, it's not better than Qdoba. It's
No.
Yeah,
but
but
at that, I'm talking
Yeah.
about Chipotle then, and then the shift happened, and then Chipotle started doing it like they give you like a slob of sour cream on everything. I'm like, this shit floating right now.
they slacking.
It's like,
I thought it was me.
I was like, nah, they be going hard. I'm really paying for sour cream.
You were
right?
true.
That's like, what am I paying for?
Here's my rice.
Sour cream guacamole bowl with a little bit of rice and
And
chicken
one
in it.
bean. One
Let
bean.
me get the one bean bowl. You feel me?
One bean. It's like, what are we doing? What are we doing?
Pinto to be exact.
Right.
Not the black bean.
Right.
See, I get the black beans.
No, I get the black ones too. I just said that. Just to make you laugh.
Saying, I get the black beans. They good. I
And
thought
they
y'all was
give-
about the bean shame me.
I
and
like
shit.
both beans.
And then they give you like a little bit of chicken. Like, well, like, where's the chicken? Like, you know what I mean?
I one up it. I don't get the chicken. I just get the veggie bowl.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I get the
you get the
salted, the
chips?
fajita veggies. I get the corn salsa. I get the guacamole. Sometimes if I don't get the beans, I'll just get extra rice or whatever. But the veggie bowl be rocking.
Do you get it with chips?
No cheap. But I do get the tortilla on the side.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do I like usually? I like the bowl, black beans, brown rice, guacamole. I do like the sour cream, but they like you said, they drizzle in it, and chicken, of course. The steak looked too shredded for me. I don't trust it.
And now they got the veggie joints. The so not so frito. They got like plant-based version of the chicken.
Is it good though?
I didn't have it yet.
Are you vegan?
No.
Oh,
I'm finding my way. But
Halfway there.
I'm less meat. Pause. I'm less meat these days.
Thankfully.
I'm less these days.
yeah.
Just because I'm 43, I'm seeing both of my grandparents are alive. 86, 85.
Oh, nice.
My grandfather's 85, and he's like the typical 85-year-old man. Older guy, ailments, blah, blah, blah. My grandmother, though, she's 86, and you cannot tell her she's 86.
Got
She
it.
embrace it, but she be hopping in Ubers, ordering shit, like sending me recipes. Hey, buddy, think about this. It's pretty lit. So I'd like to make the investment now so that when I am 80 or whatever, i am moving around, I'm doing everything, and my wife ain't got to put me to the table, put a bib on me, and feed me and shit,
100%. God bless.
Eating the
Don't.
chips.
I didn't want to laugh.
By herself today.
No disrespect.
God
to
bless
anybody.
us, no, at all.
It's just, I just want to be able to eat my chips like.
No, 100%.
You know what I mean? With your own arm strength.
Yeah.
Random question. Like, you go to a restaurant, right? Well, here's actually late for a lady.
Yeah.
And a guy orders, I don't know, a T-bone steak, and there's hella meat left on the steak. Would you get mad if he just picked it up and just started going there? Would you be like, or would you be like, he's uncouth?
Well,
Word of the day. Uncouth.
yeah. Right. I mean, these big words and shit. I understand what it means. Well, it depends. It depends because, I don't eat all the chicken off of a chicken bone sometimes.
I mean, you're Puerto Rican black.
Yeah.
What if you see it? When I eat wings, I go to the gristle. I'm Trinidadian, so we go. You ever heard to the bone? Like, I go to the bone, like
Honestly, no, because there's some days where I would like bust it down. Then there's some days where I won't. I wouldn't be mad. Like eat. I love to eat.
Oh, you just ain't gonna eat all the meat off the bone?
Yeah, I'm not. First of all, I'm not bougie. That's a question for a bougie person. Okay, that's a question for a bougie person.
Got it.
I would. I like to eat.
Okay.
Yeah. Safe word.
Safe word.
Wait, I definitely like to eat. Pause. See, I've been hanging out with these guys too, too much right now.
I never thought about that for a woman to say pause, but we just opened up the whole new.
Because that's New Yorkian.
Oh,
You feel me?
yeah, you're right. Because that pause wasn't pause, it was pause.
Pause.
Pause. Oh, you heard my pause?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm Brooklyn. Yo, hilarious.
Man, funny.
Booming friends. You know, we having a good conversation. You know, we usually do the producer segment question, but just one more time, big shout out to the sponsor at Clean Everything LLC. Moving forward, Keke Palmer.
Let's get into it.
Let's get it. She's excited about this in the car. She's like, should I talk about it now? Or,
I was.
I was like, no. You can tell when that
end up now. She's like, no,
I'm chilling. You
really did.
Look, I'm like this.
She's like, should I say this something for the podcast? I was like, yeah, save it for the podcast. Save it for Candace.
If you're nasty. All right, now.
Well, yeah, hey. Dang, what would you do if somebody, wait, before we get to Keke.
Yeah.
Do you feel famous if you go outside and somebody calls you by your IG name versus your real name?
Absolutely not. I don't know. I don't know if it's because it's like the humble in me, but no, I just be like, my name is Shanice. Yeah, because they like, oh, it's your Instagram name, but it's actually my name on the show I'm on. So.
Oh, what show?
Project Heat. It's a web series on YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fire.
So Project Heat, North IFF, Men Don't Cheat.
Mm-hmm. Pressure. A Father's Pride. All on Tubi.
Mm-hmm. How is that? How was that Tubi space treating you?
It's actually treating me great, but I can't say too much though, because I'm like a new Tubi girl, you know. I'm new.
But you find yourself in a lot of projects.
So far, and they all came out this year, like boom, all at once.
Boom.
Yeah. Right over the shoulder.
Right. What have you enjoyed about acting?
What do I enjoy the most? I might sound a little crazy right now. You know what I enjoy? I enjoy that feeling, that, you know, that adrenaline that you get when you're like nervous. I don't know. I like meeting different people. I don't know. That's how I just love it. It's in me. It's in my heart.
Now, I asked you this on the way in the car. I said, men don't cheat.
You said black men don't cheat. That's not the name of the movie.
That's not the name of the movie. I got it right now.
No, black men don't cheat.
I got it right now though, right? Shout out to Charlamagne, black men don't cheat. I guess
I'm a black man that don't cheat.
There you go.
God bless.
You bet not.
Listen.
Period. Okay.
My name is not. There's one Baith. There's not a fat Baith. There's not a skinny. There's not a short. There's not the dark skin. There's not the light eyes. There's not the one with the low cut, or the one is one Baith. And not to mention, I made a vow. I really hold that. Like sickness and health till death do us part, all of that. Even though I can't say too much. But no freakery, just what we figured out what a marriage certificate actually is. I would just say, I would admonish, I'm not pushing anybody into it. A long-term partnership is probably the way to go unless you're commingling assets. And if that's the case, you might as well just make a business instead of getting the baby bullshit version of the business, which is a marriage certificate. That's really all it really is. It's just an honorary business between husband and wife. But regardless of that, that's my dog. That's my dog.
I love it.
We say we about to go walk these dogs like Wu-Tang, Mary J. Blige.
I love. Don't you? It's like you're trying to make us get married or something, right?
I don't
Not
know.
together, but I'm saying period, right? I'm like,
He's saying he actually wants us to start a business, actually.
We can do that too.
There you
Oh.
go.
Okay.
But men don't cheat.
Yes.
Now that's something that we're gonna turn the spotlight on you because you talked about a little bit. Well, we got to meet the directors and all that stuff, and maybe we'll have them come on, and then you can come back and then we can talk about it more in depth. But I did see the clips on Instagram.
Yeah.
What did you find interesting about that role?
That role, because I'm absolutely not like that. Like, I'm absolutely, like, in the movie, my friend that I've known from college, high school, I can't, wanted me to, like, set her boyfriend up, try to get him, husband, actually, I'm sorry, set her husband up. And I'm like, this is not me. And I was so flirty. Like, I might look like I'm the type like that. Like, I'm, like, flirty. Yeah, but I'm really, like, this silly, jokey, always got jokes type of chick. So it was like, I was like, oh, my God, this is not me. This is not me. But it was so fun, though. And actually, I wasn't supposed to get that role neither.
Really?
I was supposed to get like a smaller role where I was just like somebody's sister and like we have like a little tussle. But once again, connections, people one of the actors was like, no, why don't you just get her to do it? And I fit with the actors. It just went perfect. It was meant to be.
That's what's up. So, and they're gonna do a part 2. They're gonna do like a sequel or something. I think I heard or something like that.
I don't know. They didn't tell me that.
Oh,
What you know that I don't know, Boom?
when you get cast, that's what happens.
Shut up. Trust me on that.
Yo,
I would have known, okay? I would have known.
calling him
Nah.
Petty Tendergrass.
What you know I don't know?
Petty Tendergrass. There you go. I had to get
Petty
clap back.
Pendergrass.
She put me on IG talking about she won the contest. What was it? So let's talk about the. We're gonna get to Keke Palmer in a second.
Yeah,
but, this is what the vibe is. Competing for the Newark IFF red carpet host because I talked about my experience as the winner.
You see this, right?
She said she got jokes. I got jokes too. But talk about your experience. How did you like that?
Honestly, okay, so let's talk about it first of all. When I seen, Leah Robinson, I seen her do it or whatever, I was like, you know what, I gotta do this. But then I caught pneumonia. Yeah, like I went on a boat ride like a week before. I wasn't taking care of myself. I had a drink, which I barely don't drink. And I'm like, I gotta do this video. I'm like sweating, but I'm like on my last day. And I'm like, Sha, you know what? It's too many days in. That's when I saw your video and I saw all the views. And I was like, oh my God, I gotta do this. And I finally did it after like 25 videos. And I was like, you know what, Sha, send it. Shoo.
That's what's up.
It was nerve-wracking, though. I ain't gonna hold you.
How many takes did it take you?
It didn't really take me takes. It was me more so trying to be perfect. And I'm like, I don't like this one. I don't like that one. That was the problem. And I was still sick. So, women, we be like, you could tell when you're sick. I don't know. That's the thing. Yeah.
Nasally.
Yeah, I look like, I look like myself.
That's what's up. It's interesting because I talked about it on here before. I probably did I went home, I saw Leah's, and then I saw 8 Emmanuel's, and then I saw Steven. I was driving. I was like, nah, I'm about to go home and do this. I did it probably 20 little videos trying to get it perfect. So I couldn't remember everything, all the lines. And I was like, all right. And then I finally got a good take, and then I'm like, hey, and the whole thing was blurry. Because like we was setting up before, the camera, sometimes it don't focus on you that good. So I'm like, And then we actually came here and did an episode, and then I did it in 3 takes. So it was, the energy of being here, the lights and all that
Excuse
other
me,
stuff.
he had lights in studios. I was in the bathroom, in one of my bathrooms. And the smaller one at that.
No, go ahead, because this women who can relate.
Yeah, and I was in the bathroom. I'm like, because I knew you was somewhere with them lights on you. I'm like, he going. I'm like, I gotta get this guy. But I did, for you, it was something about you that I kept going back to your, I'm like, I don't know, something intriguing that I was just like, yo, I got this guy. I know he's gonna win.
It's interesting. I lost my train of thought.
Black men don't take compliments. Well,
Right.
She laid it on me. I was like, let it marinate. Let it marinate. Let it
Your
marinate.
cheeks, they're shining.
my name's Rose.
Zaddy. Daddy Boom.
Daddy Boom. There she go. Oh, that's what I was gonna talk about. There you go. You brought me right back. So we at the red carpet, and I'm going in, walking in, and you know, people congratulating me. They're like, "Oh yeah, congratulations, you won, you coming." And she comes, she has a nice orange get up, and so she comes and she's like, "Oh, congratulations!" And then she comes up with the church hug, and then church hug, and then she gets right by my ear because when church hug, it's all like this, right? And she gets right by my ear, and she said, "Next year I'm gonna get your ass." And then I was like, "What?" Then she said, "Break a leg," and then she's like, That's so when I talked about it on the other episode, this is who I was talking about. Break a leg.
He's exaggerating. I did.
I actually said break a foot.
Yo, the crazy part is I don't even think I introduced myself. I actually was just like, you was the one that won, right? Something like that. It was kind of aggressive. Yeah. But I was like, congratulations. I didn't say break a leg.
She didn't say break a leg. I still have them, so I'm good. But the good thing is like all the red carpet holds good energy. The vibe was cool, and so, she's able to be the first Boom and Friends thing just for threatening me. I guess. But yeah, Keke Palmer, you had some thoughts about that.
I did, and I do.
Okay, you did and you do. So let's go ahead.
I'm feeding.
The time is yours. The floor is yours.
First of all, I love Keke, and I don't be in nobody's business, but I have to say this. She looked amazing, first of all. I didn't see nothing really like revealing or anything like that. So I go to the page.
She did have them cheeks out.
Well, I didn't really see the back. It was crazy.
I've seen worse.
I was gonna say that. I've seen worse.
I don't think I personally didn't see anything wrong with it. She decided to flex the baby weight. But go ahead.
Okay, granted, right? So when I saw the video of her and her girls, I was like, okay, she looks nice. I saw the comment from her boyfriend or whatever he is. And I'm like, she looks totally fine, right? Mm-hmm. So then I go to film the other day, with my cast of Project Heat, and a female brought the discussion up, and she was like, how do y'all feel about the situation? And I'm like, honestly, she had clothes on or whatever. She's like, but that's his girl, baby mother, and he doesn't want her to be outside with this on and that on and that on. And I'm like, and a guy was like, no, it's because Usher was all over her. Mm-hmm. Okay, but then I went to Keke's page 2 days later, and I seen that she has a big album coming out. So I'm like, is this a publicity stunt? Because people love drama. You know that.
That's a fact.
Okay? So that's how I feel. That's how I personally feel, though. How you feel, Boom?
How do I feel? A lot of people like reposting Tabitha Brown quotes and videos, but don't nobody mind their business. That's what I feel.
Yeah. No, 100%.
Don't nobody mind their business.
We love her.
Shout out to Tabitha Brown. Nah, for real. I had a lot of thoughts about it. I was like, I don't know. I was like, girls' night is ruined forever. Like, you know how you be seeing them Instagram memes of what guys actually do on guys' night and what their girlfriends think, and then it's vice versa. Yeah. I was like, that's ruined from now on. It's gonna be very much so. Who all gonna be there? Oh, all right. You going to an Usher concert? Nah, you can't go. That's how the choice gonna be. I don't know. You sitting at what seat? Oh, you in the nosebleed. All right. I mean, I looked at it two ways, right? Respectfully. I said, he could have let it slide, but see, she was in Vegas, right? Yeah. So it's not like she was, it said, I was like, I could see if he was at home and he was with her, I was like, respectfully, I said, if he would have went all out and did all that on Instagram or whatever social media platform he was on, I said, he might have came home to the best cutty he probably ever had in his life. Because Usher had the floodgates open serenaded, the job is done, you know what I mean? But
he put the preseason on it.
The preseason on there.
Because she's a celebrity and Usher's a celebrity and they can know each other. Because honestly, it's a concert, it's a show. He's entertaining.
There have been some screenshots of Usher when she turned around real quick. Now I ain't gonna lie.
I didn't see it.
married or unmarried, as a man, if somebody walk past you and they got it, they got it. Like, you might be like, and it may not be like necessarily like, oh, they got it and I'm trying to get that.
Yeah.
But sometimes things come as women are built, and women are taking very good care of their bodies, you know, whether it's the BBL or the gym, whatever you want to do. If if a lady walks by you and you think that you go and look. So I can't be mad at Usher. I didn't know Keke had it like that.
Yeah.
That baby did that though. Baby did that.
Okay, fair enough.
Her legs.
That's what I said. I said she looked good. Like, at the same time, I'm not married. And then at the same time, I have been that boyfriend where it'd be like, from time to time, where, you know, you dating her, you be like, all right, now you might want to change that. But it's only sometimes when if I got my lady, and maybe she going around the homies, I'm like, they don't need to see all that.
Yeah. Okay, I understand.
But she was out with her girls, having a good time. How much, you know, they said, a lot of people making a point of, there was a boiling point with him. He probably liked it, but then when Usher did that, like, like, that was it, you know?
Right.
And so I will defer the rest of this conversation to the only married brother
That's
he
what I was
already
gonna
talking
say.
about in the room. The other contractually connected brother in the room. Go ahead.
You know, I signed the contract. I liked it and put a ring on it.
All right, there you go.
Right.
They chewed me up on What You Thought on the other podcast.
Oh, did they?
Because my answer is that's their business. Period. If they want to do that, that is on them. The thing is, my preference is that if it makes my wife feel empowered, my wife is, my mom is a wife of two. That's crazy.
Pause.
Yo. But my wife is a mom of two. As a mom, you get guilted and shamed into these boxes that are not realistic
100%.
at all. So it's like, if we were in Jamaica, this is the exact example I gave. If we were in Jamaica and my wife wanted to wear something like that, we was on vacation, we was doing something, my wife wanted to do that, she would do that. I would hope that in my heart of hearts that I would be that open-minded enough in that moment to be like, hey, it's my wife. That shit's coming home with me.
100%.
Point blank, period. Go ahead and look. It's been times we be somewhere, somebody be looking at my wife and I be like, fire. Right?
You're right.
Like,
You see?
I can't help but I married her for part of that reason.
Yeah.
Like, she's fire. Two is like, everybody's conflating their personal standards and morals and values on other people. These people are famous as hell with a lot of money. And to your point, maybe because we're famous, this is what we do.
Right.
It's a show. I'm going to sell this.
You
shit.
see?
You get me? So it's like Keke Palmer came to the Usher concert and then it was a thing, and then Usher is a whole married ass man too. And
That's what I'm
nobody's
saying.
not saying nothing
That's what
at
I
all.
Oh, he's still married?
Bro.
Yes.
Yes.
You sure? I thought he got divorced from that
Nope.
lady.
No, I think he's with, I don't know if she's new or he's with somebody right now.
I guess the newish one.
He had a baby with her, right? Like a little baby, right?
My thing
think
is
so.
like, bro, what? Nobody, like you said, Tabitha Brown says it a lot. Nobody does it. Nobody minds their business. It becomes an onslaught of opinions in a vacuum that at the end of the day, me and my money don't give up. We don't care.
100%.
Right.
I don't care. Listen, babe, that was crazy how we did it online. Next time, we might want to sell it a little bit more.
Right.
I didn't know she had an album coming out, and that makes massive amounts.
See what I'm saying? Kind of smart, y'all.
It makes mad sense. So personally, if your relationship is your relationship, your marriage is your marriage, what you do in it is your business. Ain't nobody paying y'all bills and ain't nobody tucking y'all in at night. So, hey, it is what it is.
I only have one question to caveat what you answered. You said outfit with me. outfit, but not with you.
Yeah.
Still the same.
Ooh.
So, again, my wife isn't like that.
Okay.
It would have to be somewhere
Together,
island hopping.
yeah.
It would have to be something like that. Now, if my wife was going out with her homegirls, my only thing would be safety.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want you to be niggas is wild and thirsty.
Damn.
And the last thing I want is for somebody to press my wife and I'm not there.
100.
Because the up top 2-piece and the biscuit is on deck. Automatic
With gravy.
with the gravy.
No, but
And a drink. You know what I mean? Like let's that would be my only thing. But my wife, she can go out. She go out with her friends. She go out with her cousins. They hang out. They dancing. My wife look good. She's Jamaican and Trini, so you know she got the whole fire and spice vibe. So I'm not that insecure where I'll be like, people gonna be looking at you. People look at you now.
yeah, regardless of what she wearing,
It
I'm
don't
telling
matter.
you, it don't matter.
And the crazy part be, a woman could be sweats, looking crazy, and will still get hollered at with the ferociousness of Daisy Dukes, my nigga.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter to me. I'm secure. My wife not going nowhere. I feel like I do enough as a husband, as a partner, as a mate, as a father that wouldn't garner someone else's attention. And to be honest, I say it to my wife, I have a healthy spot of reservation for her to change her mind. Because at any point she could be like, babe, I really don't want to do this no more. And I have to be okay with that. Like, of course I'm going to fight for it, but I would have to be okay with, if you being happy is not with me, then I'd rather see you happy than miserable with me. It is what it is.
Everybody don't think like you, though.
It's different. We up on it.
She would have got that text.
I'm actually a good. I feel like I could be a good wife.
No,
okay.
No. I'm not talking about you. I'm saying the dude would have texted you like, oh.
Well,
she's a
okay.
mother.
Well, honestly, first of all, my child is 18. Let's get that straight. Right there. She's 18. And honestly, the last guy I was with before this breakup that I'm going through, I totally changed my whole entire look for him.
Really?
Like, I shortened my nails. I wore different type of outfits. Like, I'm serious to the point where I was programmed that way now. So, like, right now, I'm kind of like getting back outside after it's been 5 years since we broken up. Mm-hmm. But I was so guarded because he didn't want me, like, he was just so overprotective. Like,
man.
Yeah, he was. He was very insecure.
Life, baby. Live your life. Be secure in your skin.
Yeah.
I'm not your boss. I'm not your daddy, and I'm not your owner.
Right.
Did you feel like you was the actual thought of shrinking yourself just to satisfy him?
No.
Okay.
No. Well, I'm not gonna say shrinking myself, but he was very established, and I kind of felt like, okay, I got it out of this job that I've been doing for 10 years, and then I'm with this guy that has whatever, and I'm just like, I gotta get that. It wasn't a competition, but I'm like, I gotta do that, because I'm very independent, so I'm like, so there was days I would be home like, oh my God, I can't do this, like all the way, like it was just a lot.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I'm single with a $2 bill, so I ain't got any problems. Nah, this is that's good. That's good flow. That's good flow. Wife, you got any bullets? Or what you want to talk about today? You know what
I mean, nothing in particular. I mean, I'm a year ago I was faced with not a midlife crisis or whatever, but realizing that for the first 18 to 25 years, we are programmed. None of that, what we think, what we see, how we feel about us and the world around us is not really us. Like, it's your parents' ideologies, it's your family ideologies and the secrets and the dysfunction that comes with it. It's as a black person living in the area, let alone being called a black person, it's like all of these different structures and things that we have to conform to that we're not really realizing. I turned 42 and I was like, yo, who the fuck am I?
Wait.
Like, You know what I'm saying?
I'm glad you brought this up. I'm glad
Like,
you.
who am I? Because from what I understand me to be, I'm this type of person because I lived in this type of neighborhood and my family structure is like this. And you get it. So it's like the last year has been a lot of deprogramming, reprogramming, letting go, moving into a space that just feels better. So my bullets are always in a place of like transformation and mindset shift and, you know, the stuff we be talking about all the time. So
Well, I think I hear you. I think that there's a balance between both, right? So you have all the stuff that you knew, but the stuff you knew was only for a time.
1,000%.
And I think that's where the difference is. It's like, that's why they always say, you know, you always got to constantly be renewing your mind, or you should be reading a lot and all that other stuff, because it's just like, if we get stuck, it's like we was talking about, you don't like to do the stuff we do that you did 10 years ago. It's like, it's like, all right. I was telling somebody, I was like, I'll be outside, but outside is different. It's different. Like, I'll be like, I don't want to, I'm not trying to be at the club. I remember I went somewhere the other day and I was like, I literally was there for like 15 minutes. I'd be like, if I go out at night, I'm usually at a spot for like a half hour. If I'm there for a long time for me, it's for me to be outside. I'm out there for an hour at most.
Yeah.
An hour. Unless I'm like at a chill spot, like a kickback spot. If it's like high energy, I don't mind the energy of the place, but I'm just there I can't be there for more than an hour.
Yeah.
Then I'm gone. I'm like, I might
Grand opening, grand
closing. just so it's just like, but it's like stuff for a time. And when I don't think it's, well, I shouldn't say, I don't want to downgrade what your experience for yourself, because you came to your own conclusion. But when you learn to respect yourself more, you just learn to respect the time that you spent on something. And then sometimes you judge it. You be like, no, that was stupid. That was dumb. And then other times, even you can look back the same thing that said you was dumb and be like, but I was in that moment. And it was genuine to who I was at that time. And then once you realize that, you just be like, all right, wash your hands clean. But that's what I think. How about you?
Well, honestly, I'm glad you brought this up, because when I turned 30, right? Like, I swear to you,
Hold on.
year,
Before you finish.
I'm not telling my age,
No,
bro.
I'm not gonna tell your age. I was gonna say, if you know that meme is like, if you get you a black woman, or because you'll be dating a 25-year-old woman forever. This is clearly that. I'm not saying she old, but
Oh yeah.
if she told me how old she was, and I was like, nah, I thought you was like this. And I was like, all right. Well,
He's 20-something.
yeah.
Imagine if I start working out.
Yeah.
Like,
You see that? Imagine if she start working out. It's a lot of women gonna be mad at you.
no, I am gonna work out though. I have to.
Well, you do have to, because as being, even though this is Boom & Friends, I've been a guest on the House of Boom podcast. I don't know if this is the Catch 22 that you knew was coming. You gotta do a workout with me.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
I do a workout with him?
Yeah.
Like a real workout?
Yeah.
Okay, whatever. I'm like, I'm down.
For real?
I'm like, okay, we can do a little squat and two. I don't know.
There you go. But
All right, yeah. So when I was 29, right, I had this thing with my dad, because he was never really around for me, and I was the youngest, but he was around for everybody else, and I look like him, like the most out of everybody. Like I have this thing where I go like this with my eyes, and it looks like I have bags, but I get that from him.
Yeah.
And it's like, I was like, I remember when I first got with my ex, and I was crying. Oh, my dad. I was going through daddy issues for so long, and that's probably why I had the occupation of a job I had for that time or whatever. And honestly, I swear to God, when I was going through something, I'm like, oh my God. When I turned 30, you know that literally when I turned 30 that day, I was like, I felt fine after that. And I think I'm still going through different, transitions of life anyways. And what you said is true too. Like when you get older, or things change and you change. Like I like going to day parties. You can't catch me at a night party like that. I'd be like, damn, at night. Remember you told me 7:30? I was like, 7:30?
she did send me an emoji like,
One of them.
I had to give her like the professional answer, like, well, just let me know what the problem is so I can address those now or whatever. But she definitely was like,
Yeah, but then when I was in the solo day, I'm like, boom, can you come get me? He's like, I want to be tired.
she said, such and such, blank, Newark, New Jersey. That's the address, just in case y'all. I said 7:30 p.m. Then she said p.m. and then said, I can't even make it.
Yeah.
The ugly face emoji.
7:30. But I'm actually having a good time. Like 7:30.
Yeah. But this is like rare. 7:30. Are you like one of those that's like, I'm in the bed at a certain time or now?
I like to do a little marijuana. Can I talk about that? Marijuana? I be a little high, chilling. Yeah. So, sometimes.
Boom is clean. He's a clean guy.
Yeah, he don't drink. He don't do nothing.
I'm Boom. Well, obviously, as the winner of, I was born like no.
You don't win.
I don't smoke.
I am the smoke. Go ahead. But go ahead.
It was rigged. It was rigged. I tell you now.
Right.
It's because you from North.
Yeah. And I can't say Newark. Is it? I said
do it again. Do it again.
I'm not doing that again.
Nork.
Did you have to see my audition video? I was like Newark. What I said again? I said Newark.
Is it still up there? Oh, well.
I didn't say Newark. I said Newark.
Newark?
I said Newark.
You said Newark?
You say Newark?
Newark.
We know
Newark.
Yeah, they said
Newark?
Newark, Delaware.
Hard on the orc.
I still have the audition up too.
Not pork.
He was like, the girl from New York. I'm like, damn.
So same thing. York, Newark.
Newark. I think I got it. Newark.
No.
It's the
What's
I
it?
said Newark. All right. I'm not even going to try. Try it again next year.
Right. That's why you lost. That's exactly why. That's exactly why. She can't say the name right. She don't even know what she at. No, I'm just playing. You might win next year if you compete.
I gotta do it again.
Yeah.
You hear what I said to them? No, I was like, can we just
bring everybody back
there?
Oh, you was here last year. Nah, you good.
I'm gonna hit Kenny up like, hey, a DM. Yo, remember me?
Right. No, he probably will. I think he's good. I think Kenny's good with faces and names.
And I think we have I have a cool vibe with all of them, like from the first day.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's not too many.
Candace Shawnee's?
Or women that really can hang with the boys, if that makes sense.
No, it makes total sense.
It's vice versa. It's not a lot of guys that can hang with the girls, and it don't get weird or funny or it's just a vibe. Like it's a rare thing, not a rare thing, but it's not your typical thing.
True.
When you catch a vibe with somebody that you ain't trying to catch a vibe with.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Because you were saying, hold on, because we lost your train of thought. Sleep, and then you say you like to hit a little something before you go, and then that's it. Right.
Well, it depends. I don't go to sleep right away. I like to watch movies and series and stuff like that. Like I'm a movie person.
What type of movies you watch?
All type of movies.
Do you watch like
African? What do I like? What?
Do
I watch what? I'm like what? I hear you. My brain. I'm sorry. I've been in the sun all day. My brain.
She got an extra.
She really was at the beach.
Melanin.
I said you like. You see me, right? Yeah. I want to glow.
What was I gonna say? Are you one of those people who watch like the thriller killer movies and stuff like that?
No, I don't watch what is the HD channel? Is that what it is? Like
no.
Like old. I don't like that. That stuff is.
Okay, just making sure.
I like romances, comedies. I'm not gonna lie to you. I like all type of stuff.
Yeah.
Like stuff in other countries, like King of Boys. You ever heard of that? King of Boys. Oh my god.
Is that Netflix?
It's on Netflix. It's a movie and then it's like a series. But I think the series is the one I like the most. The movie is like pretty long. But she's a queen pin, dope, and she's an older lady. It's dope. I was like, it's good.
It's called what again?
King of Boys.
King of Boys. I'll check it out. Check it out.
You'll like it.
Check it out.
I'm sure you will.
Check
He's
it.
He's Mormon. He don't watch Mormon movies.
What's wrong? You're Mormon. You don't drink. You don't smoke. What do you do?
He's not Mormon. Christian is different.
What do you do?
I work out. That's what I do. That's my drug of choice. I like sci-fi. I like sci-fi, fantasy.
Fantasy.
Law and Order does get me though. I don't care. Law and Order is the only show that can make you late, and you probably seen the episode like 3 times before.
Shout out to Mr. Strickland.
Yeah, it's like as soon as you hear that doom doom, you're like shit.
Yeah.
That's it.
Because you know
That's
what's
it.
about to happen.
Yeah,
Like, what's,
yeah.
No, it's
I-
about to go down.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't watch that neither. That's all my mom be watching. So when I go, I be like, "What happened, girl?" I will find myself sitting on the couch like, "Oh, you're right. Oh, shoot, why he did that?" Yo, for real, it catch you though. It do.
It
And they,
Don't wanna
they
catch
catch
you?
you with the intro.
How you
So
doing?
we have
Dun, dun,
13
dun,
shell
dun,
casings on the ground.
You just see somebody dead when it first come on. Like what? I want to
The
see what's
body
going
was
on.
apparently moved 38 feet from over there. By the dumpster, we found blood.
What about the ones, the shows that be continuing, like the Law and Orders
Yeah.
that continue? You be like, "Oh, I gotta watch the second one."
Yeah,
I love
yeah.
those. I love those.
Yeah, it's be like,
Yeah.
yeah. So,
The marijuana.
then it be like, no,
Relaxing.
I actually had the theme song in my head. Doom 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 doom. Doom 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 doom.
I actually did a reel with that.
What?
With that, I don't,
Wait, what was the real
no,
about?
I was just looking like when he says she's just a friend, and I was just looking like suspect friend. Nah, but no, I have friends like guy friends, and my friends are guys. We are guy girls. That's how you say it, guy girls, like or girls guys. What is it, guys? Help me out.
Them.
We can hang out with the guys,
Yeah.
like without them trying to like
Yeah.
hit on us or do anything, even though we cute. But
Yeah.
everybody I date be like,
You have to throw that.
you got
know
guy
we
friends.
cute.
No, because the last guy I was just dealing with, he's like, you have guy friends? Guy friends?
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Guy
like,
friends. Let me
what?
tuck my vagina.
Who's that? Yeah, like who's this one? I'm like, what?
Yeah.
You can have a guy friend. The hell?
It's very.
Just don't call him your brother. That's when you get sus.
No, yeah. We didn't know each other. No, we didn't know each other for that long. Unless I knew you for mad long. It's a difference.
That's my bro.
That's
How
my
long you
bro.
know?
No, because I got
Y'all
a bro.
related?
No, because I got one of those, a bro, but he was fucking my friend. But that's really my bro.
Well,
Yeah.
I took his girl under the wing, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
He's like, yo, show her the, show her the. That sounded crazy, right?
Show her how I do it.
But that's kind of how
You know
it
the
was.
move. Show her the move.
Yo, I'm getting the crib because I got me laughing. Because that sounded crazy, right? Like, show whatever. What
Show the road. What you mean?
the hell
That's
is
your
y'all
bro.
talking
What-
about?
What you showing? See, that's how it is. But
Listen.
he had to show the ropes and how'd that go? Did she learn anything?
She learned a lot, but she ended up, well, when she realized like that we independent and we make our own money, she was like, she was like, girl. But then the crazy part about it, she tried dressing like me, wearing the same wigs. But me, I'm like, oh my God, this is my friend. This is my friend. And everybody's like, Sha.
Single white female.
We actually had a fight too. Me and that.
Like a physical fight?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
You know, you can't be messing with nobody from Brooklyn too long.
That too. The fight was after the fact, but it was like, dang, girl, I was really there for you. I let you stay on my couch.
Another story for
Yeah,
another
another day. Positive vibes over here.
Good vibes.
I mean, you could be blessed and, you know, have to lay hands on somebody and feet
100%.
and fists, you know.
Yeah, no, but I literally stopped it. Like we were boxing, like Mayweather and we wasn't no like we were boxing, like, and I'm like, you know what I did?
I mean,
No, you know, but stop laughing. You wanna know what I did?
What?
I picked up my wig because she pulled my wig off. I pulled her wig off, and I picked up my wig and I stopped. Cause I said, what are we doing right now at 6 o'clock in the morning in front of the diner?
Yeah.
Because you felt the way about something, but you didn't think about all the things that I actually did for you. You feel me? So it's like, you know, I said, I said, I'm going home.
Yeah. Drita vibes. Yeah.
I was like, nah, I'm out.
Yeah.
I remember, I tell the story. I remember I was doing security, not last year, year before. Was it 2020? You know, it must have been 2020, going into 2020. And these two girls got in a fight. And the other girl must have been taking taekwondo or whatever classes, fight, self-defense, whatever. And I ain't never seen somebody get hit with such a perfect combination and then get right back into her composure.
Wait, what?
So I'm looking I hear commotion. I look over. I see the girl on. This. It's not like New Year's, but it's like holiday season. So everybody's, black tie events and all this other stuff. The girl had a gold dress on. I didn't know she had a wig on. They fighting. I see her hit her with 1, 2, like you know how you be in class, like 1, 2, 3, 4. That's how she hit it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, her wig was off as the combination was going.
Wait, which wig was the girl that was?
The girl that threw
did
the
the combo.
combination. So the other girl gets slid against the door because I ain't never seen a combination that looked that good. I was like, damn. I was like,
looked
damn.
that good.
That's like a 4-piece. Like that's like she was really paying attention in class. Like the form was perfect. So the other girl gets slid against the door. This all happened in like 10 seconds. The other girl gets slid against the door. So I look like, oh. I look back just to see if the other girl is about to come jump on her. I look back, the wig is back on. And it's like nothing happened. And I'm just like, I literally was like, then I like, I'm like covering the girl, like just in case they get my other security guard came, took care of them, picked her up off the ground real quick. I was like, yeah, let's just go out the side door. Because you don't need to go. And then the other girl still wanted to fight. I was like, oh, what's going on? Right? The one that took the L.
Oh, of course.
She took her pride. She was like, she still.
Yeah, I was like, takes the L, want to keep fighting.
But
next day.
It's like, I mean, if I got hit like that, I probably would.
You see?
That's you'd be like, I just want one more chance. I can't go out like that. But that's what happened. And
Biggie, give me one more chance.
Biggie said, Biggie, give me one more chance. One more chance.
Yeah.
There we go.
2-piece and a biscuit.
No, she gave her a 2-piece biscuit and dessert. So.
Gave her a dinner box.
With a drink.
Yeah,
that's hilarious.
She got the whole thing. So yeah, man, that's the plenty of security tales to come on future Booming Friends, but we gonna end with that one right there, with that security tale. So you know what I mean. So yeah, man, we don't talk about a lot.
I'm excited.
Excited. You coming back? You coming back again?
Oh, I'm coming back again.
Oh, she got more stories.
I do got stories. You know I got stories.
The crazy thing is, I was like, I texted her some of the subjects I thought would be cool to talk about on this first episode of Boom and Friends. Subsection of House of Boom podcast. Mix between another day above ground and what's your podcast gonna be? We subsection and everything.
Wait, me?
Yeah. What would you name a podcast if you had it?
Why you gotta put me on the spot? I don't know. I never thought about it. I never thought about doing it.
Shanice versus Candace. That's gonna be the name of it.
Ooh, those are two different people too.
Oh, see?
Those are two different people.
Subsection of Shanice versus Candace podcast. Yeah, that's what we doing. Subsection and Booming Friends. But that's what I was going.
Vertically integrated.
There we go. Vertically integrated. That's what we call it. Booming Friends.
Let's do it.
But I remember I texted her. I was like, yeah. She's like, oh, I got stories.
I did.
She's like, I can talk. Don't worry about it. I said, you sure that Keke and Threads and all this? She said, nah, don't worry about that. I can talk. I can talk. I could tell like when somebody do it, when somebody look at you straight, like I could talk. But when they got a lot to say, they look at you with the side eye. Yeah. I can talk.
Did I do this? Wait, did I do it?
You sure?
No, because you see me though. I'm like, girl, I can talk. No, Shy, don't say things you don't really want people to know.
So, I mean, the good thing is like it's a safe place, transparency, but we ain't never gonna go OD, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? And just keep it cool, light. So Booming Friends, y'all down to do this again?
Definitely.
I'm with it. I'm here every week. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'll pull up, I guess.
Yeah, I guess. Cause
and I would not go to the beach before. I would not I go to the beach before so I get some sleep.
She really went to the beach. She was really out. You know how you like you get a little nervous, like you see someone else outside, be like. So you all good? you all good for that?
I wasn't gonna do that to you.
No. But I was just you gotta be. Everything good for the day? You all right?
No, he did though. You hit me up like, what time is it? Like 2, 3? I was like, boom, texting me. I said, damn, I'm outside.
Oh, he hit you in the afternoon.
Well, Matt, no, before that too.
He hit me.
Checking on me.
3 in the morning.
Damn. I got hit the night before. Was it like,
I had a dream. It was very interesting.
I knew he was on my Instagram though. He wasn't on my videos.
Nah, I'll give you the flowers, bro. Like
Lyrical Lotus.
Like he's very consistent.
I love it.
Very in tune. Very like on top of shit, which is. It makes my job easier because I don't have to coerce him to do his thing.
Got you.
He's already doing.
Look how he's saying though, like keep it on.
You
Big
know,
head.
basically
Yeah, man.
what I've been doing at Juilliard.
That's how you like.
I've been studying for quite some
Would you like
time.
a spot of tea and crumpets? No. Can't with him. You didn't see him just there.
Mad fun.
So did you eat at the opening night gala? Did you get the bougie crackers and
I didn't even
cheese?
get. I said we had food. I was starving. I ain't get none.
Not even the bougie crackers?
Oh, no, it was that strong drink. I said, why did I get this $20 drink? But it was strong though. I'm like, why did I get this? Because I was a little nervous at first. I was like, oh my God.
You nervous?
Yes.
You don't come across as nervous type.
Oh, I'm mad nervous. You can't tell. My hands be sweating.
It's usually the people that don't seem nervous.
That are nervous.
Like, but I get what you mean. That butterfly, that anticipation of
Yeah.
the thing, it's pretty fire, especially when it's well received.
No, yeah.
Like you put the energy out and the energy is received.
Yeah.
It's pretty fire.
But honestly, I wasn't nervous doing this with you.
Yeah.
But when you were like counting down, my heart was a little.
Here we go.
Yeah, like I'm such a weirdo. I swear. I'm a weirdo.
No.
10 movies on Tubi.
And spin it on pose now. you shot? No, but you know, okay. My friend said something that caught me though. My friend Mike, shout out to Mike Strong. He was like, you know what? We the same sign. He's an Aquarius. He was like, you know what I am? I'm fearless, but I'm shy as shit. And I was like, you know what? That is exactly how I am. Cause back in the day, my cousin would be like, you ain't a G, Shy. You ain't a G. And I would do whatever they told me to do. Mm-hmm. And then I'm like, where does shyness come from? Like, that's why I said I'm a weirdo. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No, I would say, I will say that when I did the red carpet, no, not the red carpet, but the award ceremony. Mm-hmm. And when I'm nervous, that's why I said I had to just look at that paper and just say whatever just come to mind, just say that. Because I'm not going to remember, unless it's like if we have like something up there, like a teleprompter, or something where I can keep my eyes focused up there. And the thing was, we were going out to read the awards, and I'm looking down at the paper, but then I hear the other program director saying, make sure you look up at the crowd. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, I can't do both. Yeah. And we don't already have a boom reads out loud. I'd be like, but it's not that, it's just that what's that word again? Keurig hot. I'm looking at this coffee thing on the other side of the room right now. But it's like, Wakanda. I am the greatest, you know. And so I'm conceptualizing what I'm saying because I want to say it like I feel it. And then at some point I'm like, all right, forget it, whatever it says. All right, so this award goes to, the youth award goes to our future guest, blah, blah, blah. I forget his name. And then you make that happen. But I want to feel it. I don't want to just say what's on the paper. And so that mixed with nerves, I'm just talking about how winners do.
Not to cut you off, guys, he lying. Because backstage when we were like rehearsing, you could tell he was nervous. The whole week he ain't look nervous. Until that day, I was watching you. Like,
I kept looking at the paper. I kept looking at the paper like...
He wasn't talking to none of us. He was focused. Like, I'm like, he nervous.
Oh, he was in his bougie.
I knew, yeah.
Excuse me, I'm supposed to have a spot of water. I'm feeling a little parched before I go.
I kept looking. The crazy thing is I kept looking at the paper and I was like, all right, So you're introducing the youth award and da-da-da-da. Okay. Damn, what that shit say again? I'm like, I was like, yo, but it's like, it's a weird thing. And I thought about, I've been thinking about it for the last couple weeks. Like, why couldn't I remember in that moment? Like, I couldn't remember why that is. Like, your mind, like, no matter how much something tries to stick, my mind would just draw a blank. I couldn't remember anything the paper said. And then I'm like, but it's like, well, I already talked about I'll be having ad moments. So it's probably just that, because for me, when I have an ad moment, that means I'm paying attention to everything that's going on at one time. So I can't just focus on one thing. So it's almost like it's there, but it's like, well, it's like when you swimming and you trying to get back to shore, but you can't. Every time you just keep finding yourself further out. And that's how it is, like with the trying to remember something. Like I just keep finding myself further and further from the words on the page, but it's because I'm nervous, because I don't have stage fright or fear of talking in front of people, but in the moment you do.
Yeah, no, same, absolutely.
So I warmed it up. Yeah, I made it hot for y'all. And then she was like, so y'all not gonna clap? Y'all not gonna clap for this? Y'all see this?
I didn't do that. No. Honestly, when you introduced us or whatever, I'm like, they wasn't clapping. I said, you're not going to clap for us? But when I did that, everybody started clapping. I saw the smiles in the audience. I saw y'all.
No, they were scared because you was from Brooklyn. That Brooklyn come out like, hold on, we gotta clap.
Yo, what up, son? I do got to do.
Hey, what up, son?
I am not a comedian. You think I'm a clown? Okay.
Nah. Okay. Nah. But yeah, that's been done. And so we're gonna have more of this, you know. So y'all get used to seeing Candace, Shanice Candace. Or we almost met Shanice Monroe. Almost, because yesterday she had I really thought you was coming. I didn't know that was a wig.
Yeah.
I really thought that was just like you had to change your hair or something for the whatever role.
Yeah.
One of your 12 Tubi shows. I really thought that's what it was for. So I was really ready to light you up. Like Candace Monroe was in the building.
No, my hair was in braids. You know, we like to keep our hair like, so it could grow. And like I was like, let me put my wig on. I didn't know I was gonna be a cop play the cop role, because I'm actually a setup girl on the show. Like they just threw me in undercover cop. Not recently, but like 2 years now. So I was like, let me wear my wig. And I'm like, damn. But I love it. It was cute, right? It's cute.
So when you come back again,
different looks.
We can talk about the process of changing, getting ready for roles, and getting people used to all that good stuff. And then you can talk about maybe some of those acting seminars that you've been taking and some of that. And then that's just some subjects for next time. And then, you're a welcome, open door guest for
Boom. Like, I invited Shot one time and she ain't leaving yet. Like,
you are welcome to come back, Booming Friends. We're in the building. Any last words, Vaith?
No, I do not have any last words. It was a very interesting conversation. I appreciate you pulling up. It's definitely a different vibe with a woman in the room. The balance of energy. So I appreciate you bringing your energy to, what we've been doing every week. And I definitely look forward to having you back.
Oh, thank you.
There you go. She was nervous. She's like, I don't do no podcast. I don't know about this. I've been doing the Tubi for 12 years, but 12 years a slave. But it's just like podcast. I don't know about that. Look, a natural. So I want to thank y'all for tuning in. This is the House of Boom and Friends podcast, and we out. Peace.